Last month, I was playing in the park when I saw a girl kicking football. She looked really happy that time. But then, a group of boys nearby started to tease her and call her cruel names like "scaredy cat." They even stole her ball and walked away, repeating their cruel words. The girl's face fell, and I can see tears running down from her cheeks. She ran away. I felt a pang of sadness for her. It was a clear moment for me, showing how much we need gender equality so no one would feel the same way when they were just trying to do what they enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thảo Linh, and today I will talk about gender equality. What does it matter? Firstly, I will talk about what's gender equality. Then I will explain why is it so important. Next, let's learn what happens when there is gender inequality. And lastly, I will guide you on what can we do to increase gender equality. So, what is gender equality? Gender equality simply means that treating everyone fairly, no matter what gender they are. A boy, a girl, or even another gender. Everyone have the same rights and chances. For example, both boys and girls should be able to go to school and do the jobs they want. Teachers, workers, or even leaders. But why is it so important? Firstly, gender equality will make a stronger community. When boys and girls work together, we can create an ultimate result. At school, in my class, it is the best for everyone to share their ideas so we will make a perfect project. Next, girls and boys have different strengths. When we combine and respect both, we'll get a better teamwork and more creative ideas. For example, in my science club, we've competed in a contest, and our team won first place because we have both boys and girls in the team. Thirdly, we will lead to a safer society. A UN report showed that in countries that there are more gender equality, violence against women drop. So this means that gender equality isn't just good for girls, they are good for everyone. So, what does gender inequality affect? Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a girl being told, "You can't do that. That's for boys"? Have you ever seen a boy too scared to show his feelings just because everyone might laugh at him? And in the workplace, men still earn 20% more than women doing the exactly same job. That's all sign of gender inequality. And though our generation is more open-minded, the problem is still real. We believe in equality, but not everyone does. So that's the problem. And what can it cause? Firstly, many girls will not have education. In some countries, parents only send boys to school. Girls have to stay at home, cooking and caring for the others. Without education, they won't get good jobs later. Secondly, people will start hiding their talents. A girl who loves science would stay quiet because she thinks it's for boys. And a boy who loves dancing might be too scared to try. And that stops everyone from doing what they love. Next, family economy will decrease. As I said recently, many girls cannot go to school, and then without education, they won't get good jobs. That means the family lose incomes and earn less money. The World Bank shows that countries lose billions every year just because they don't get girls to work. And finally, violence may happen. In the countries that there are gender inequality, the the violence increases. Girls are facing abuse. Some are forced to marry young. But everyone deserves safe and free. And so that's why gender inequality is a serious problem. So what can we do? Before that, let's move on to the story in the first part. Let me tell you what happened in the park that day. A few moments later, a coach walked by the boys and said, "That is not how you treat the girls." Then he returned the football to the girl and said, "Here's your football. Do you still want to play?" The girl, still wiping her tears, said, "Yes." "Good, because you belong there, and you're really strong," the coach said. So that moment gave me big hope. That's when I realized one person speaking up can make a big difference. So what can we do to increase gender equality? We can speak up when someone is being treated unfairly, but just because of their gender. Next, we can teach others that boys and girls can do the same thing, whether it's cooking, football, or leading a team. And next, we should change old ideas about what women and men should or should not do. Women don't always have to be quiet, and men don't always have to be tough and strong. And finally, the most important thing, treat everyone with respect and love. Let's have a moment to review what we've talked today. We've learned about what's gender equality, treating everyone equally, no matter gender. Next, we've discussed why is it so important. Stronger community, better teamwork, ideas, and a safer society. We even talked about what gender inequality affects us. Girls don't get education, people hiding their talents, family lose incomes, and violence increase. But we also learned how to promote gender equality by speaking up, teaching people that we can do the same things, and treat everyone with respect. Girls can do anything, so do boys. Let's stand up for what is right. Let's speak up for our generations. Thank you for listening. I choose iSMART.